Hello, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here, and welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory, episode number 49. I hope you're all doing well. Today's episode is once again powered by my awesome sponsor over at Elgato. You guys know it by now. They are the company that provide the awesome content creators' dream products. If you are an aspiring content creator, look no further than down below in the description. There's a link to my Elgato profile page. There's like a setup video over there. There's a whole bunch of information about the products that I use to make my videos every single day. So thank you for that. And as we move on into the episode, if you'll do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button, that'd be brilliant. Hey, I'm looking for 4,000 likes on this video, and I think you can help get me there. That's right. You. All right? Cool. Anyway, subscribe as well. Don't forget to do that. If you haven't subscribed, you've got a lot of catching up to do. So we're going to start off in today's episode by just doing a little bit of there's like a little bit of club maintenance stuff. So like going through, making sure I do like my preview pack, heading on in. Because I've been away a little bit recently, it's just heading back into like the SBC section, trying to figure out what it is I need to get done. You know, like whether it's a little challenge SBC or a daily login one and that sort of thing. You got to make sure you try and get them done in order to maximize your overall just like rewards and benefits in the end. I also did go and spend, I don't know, 5,000 coins or something on, or maybe 10,000 coins on bronze packs, because I'd literally run out of them in my club. And so for all of these like position modifier SBCs and the daily login ones, which only require bronze players, I'm starting to put like silvers, like rare silvers or non-rare golds in, and it just seems like a bit of a waste. So yeah, you can never go wrong with a little bit of bronze pack method, and you know, we've stocked back up again. We're probably about to use most of them, but another 5 position modifiers, they're going to be added to the club. Every single day that SBC comes out, I will be completing it because there is absolutely no reason not to. It is the best SBC on the game. It means that you haven't got to worry at all about moving positions with any players, whether it's for SBCs or for your main squad. You just won't ever run out. It's brilliant. Also going to go ahead and unlock the 2 83 plus packs. Don't plan on opening them until we've got some sort of World Cup content. And I was quite surprised because one of them was a guaranteed 83 plus for like Argentina and Brazil and stuff like that. And it cost 6 gold players, 1 rare. And then I went into the next one expecting the same thing, thinking, hey, these are good, well priced. And it cost an 82 rated squad with at least 183. I kind of don't know what the difference is there. Maybe because France was in there, and you know, if you pack Mbappe, then it's quite a big deal, I guess. So maybe that's why that one's slightly more expensive. And there's probably quite a lot of Spanish 83 rated cards that dwindle down the other SBC and make it a bit cheaper. So I did a whole bunch of the 80 plus upgrades, like 7 of them or whatever it took until my players started. Until I started running out of non-rares. So I've got 10 packs in the store that I don't plan on opening yet. In an ideal world, I would wait until, you know, Friday when we have like World Cup content or whatever. And then I'll also have like my rivals rewards and stuff. But then also last night, of course, we did get the hero SBC. So a part of me is now thinking that maybe, even though this is like World Cup preparation, and that's what I've been doing over the last few days, making sure that I don't have too much of my club wealth stored up in players. And that's sort of what we're going to talk about today, is just World Cup mode preparation. Things you can do to maximize your ability to take advantage of like any World Cup content that comes over the next couple of weeks. So that would be the first one. Would be to not use too much of your club's wealth, aka literally your coin balance, on tradable players, because you've seen the market, right? Those of you that play this game quite are quite loyal to playing the game, you know, hardcore players, will notice. We'll probably keep an eye on certain players, see what their prices are like, and you will have noticed that a lot of them have been dropping quite heavily, like more so than we're used to. At this stage of the game, like you can buy a Ronaldo for like 300k or something. It's kind of nuts. And I bought him for 500,000 like a couple of weeks ago. So it's mad the level of drop off that we've had on some players. So my advice to you would be, make sure you don't like have all of your coins spent at this point in time on your team, because it's probably just gonna carry on like plummeting, and then you're gonna be left with not a lot. So if you have a lot of coins stored up, then you're doing well. And it means that if there's any like really cool packs or really cool SBCs for certain players or whatever that come out during the, during any World Cup content, then you're gonna be there and you're gonna be ready to complete it. Even if it means you have to go out and buy every single player for an SBC, at least you had the coins there and then, and you didn't lose 20% of them because you had, you'd bought a Messi or something and he's dropped 50k. It's just not super smart to have loads of coins invested. Doesn't mean you can't go and spend any of your coins. Have fun on the game, of course. But for me, I've got, I think, like three major, well, not even three major tradable players. One major tradable player, and that is just Dimitri Payet, who I bought for about 100k, a little bit less than that maybe. And he is about 85k. I think he's slowly creeping back up again, which is good, because I think a lot of people now realize that he is a very good player. And then I've got Marquinhos. Well, he's just, at some point, he's just going to be the same price as every other 88. Or 87? What is he? He's 88, right? I think he is. So he's just going to be the same price as that. So I can't lose too much on him. And then we just got Cuadrado in our starting 11 that's tradable. But yeah, so it's mainly just Payet. I've got about 100k of my 700 or 800k's worth of wealth spent. And I don't mind that, because I keep buying and selling Payet. And he's so damn good that I need to keep him in the squads. I need to use the man. And you're seeing some Rivals gameplay in the background here. I needed to just like sit down for a couple of hours and grind it out, get all of my 8 wins for the week. Well, I already had 3, so I needed 5 more wins in Division 3, which I certainly don't find particularly easy. And I was sort of going like 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss. So I think I might have cut out some of the losses. Maybe you'll see the odd draw on a couple of losses, I'm not sure. But I played quite a lot of games. So we get a 3-1 victory here. It was quite weird that a lot of the games were so close. Oh, by the way, we have now hit, because we went on a hot streak after our very first win today, we hit the final checkpoint for Division 3. So if I can go on a good run now, that would take me up into Division 2. And we'll see later on in the episode if that's something that we can make happen. But yeah, I'm still literally like absolutely loving nearly everyone in my team. Zambo and Guissa does let me down a touch. I think Marquinhos and Cordoba, maybe I need to get one absolutely like massive centre-back to then play alongside Cordoba. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because Marquinhos is not necessarily like the tallest of centre-backs, and he's playing alongside Cordoba, who's like particularly short for a centre-back. So do I need... this guy's squad name is called Size Matters. Do I need a centre-back that's particularly tall alongside one of them? Who could that be? If so, you can let me know down below. If he doesn't cost too much, I won't mind spending the coins on him. Oh, this game, man. I remember this one. I think I drew this one in the end. Look at this guy. He just kept getting past with his Lewandowski and stuff. But I end up scoring the goal there with Dimitri Payet. I've also been bringing on Higuain and Casemiro in form, who is unreal, by the way. I love the man. I think he's brilliant. Yeah, he's just like, even as a super sub, with no chemistry boost at all. He's just playing on base stats, right? Because he's a sub. And he's got like 60-something pace. The man feels fast. It's a little bit odd, but I love it. He's very, very good on this game. And he's way better than Zambo and Guissa, by the way. However, if I end up using Inform Casemiro in an SBC at some point, then I guess I've still got like Kessier that I can bring on, and he's lengthy by default, I'm pretty sure. So if that's the case, then yeah, we won't be too far off. We've got a very good DM to bring on there. Still really liking Arnautovic, Payet. Ross Barkley's a little bit of I think he's a bit of a Marmite player. You either love him or you hate him. And that's sort of how he plays. He plays one game fantastically, and the next you think, it's like that. You know, one game's great, the next is horrific. So you sub him off. But yeah, it's still helping to get links and stuff in my team. So we're up to 7 wins now. Into the next one, a pure gold defense, a lone Ronaldo with 1 game left. Oh, the temptation to be a toxic ladder, just pause and quit, so he loses his contract on his lone Ronaldo was quite strong, I'll be honest. But of course we didn't do that. And it took me nearly to the half-time mark. Sorry, my watch keeps binging. I'm getting all the notifications in the world because it's the one time I forget to turn on Do Not Disturb. My bad. But yeah, it took me nearly until half-time to get my goals. But Higuain, who I'd brought on, I decided that Ross Barkley wasn't doing it. He was having one of those I hate you kind of games. I brought him off. I put Payet back at cam, brought Higuain on, and he scored 2 goals like really quickly. Yeah, the Argentine's a beast. I think we might need to try and get him in the starting 11 somehow. And I don't know how. Maybe we just play him off cam, because if this is him on base stats, he's doing really well for me. And then Favre gets the goal there, a little green timed on the weak foot. You don't necessarily expect to see that from him, especially with a 3-star weak foot, but it gets me the 3-1 win. And most importantly, I'm pretty sure this is the last game that I needed. Yeah, that gets me the 8th win. And it's only when I get back to the menus that I realise not only have I got my 8 wins, but I've won a couple in a row, so I'm now on a hot streak. So those 2 wins that I need to get to Div 2 are now just, if I win the next game, I get to Division 2. So that was the plan. 0-0 at half-time in the game. I came up against a very good player. Someone that could actually use skills and stuff and use players like Neymar and Ousmane Dembele, which is very rare, I think, on this game. But I think as we progress up the leagues, that's coming to the front. You know, we're learning that people are quite good with the skillful players as well. People are trying to figure out dribbling, and I think they're finally getting there. But unfortunately for me, this one last shot I had to get into Division 2 before the new season and milestones, rewards and stuff. The one last chance I had at getting that was just, absolutely taken away from me by Ousmane Dembele and Luis Hernandez. I mean, I make the challenge there. I don't know if would he have given a pen for that? But then it literally drops to him. He scores the rebound, and I quit at 3-1, and I was done for the day. I'd played for a couple of hours there, so I was particularly stressed because Rivals is a stress-inducing game mode, I would say. But anyway, that's how the team performed. We got our 8 wins. That's all that matters, really. So I'll get Division 3 weekly rewards, rank 1. And then I'll also get the Division 3 seasonal milestones rewards for 90 games. So I think there's definitely like a 100k pack and stuff in there. So my current thinking is, although the next and only other real thing you can do to help prepare yourself for World Cup content is to like save your rewards and save your packs. I'm wondering if I open the 10 things that I've got to try and get the odd walkout or something like that, because that might allow me to then open the hero pack, because let's face it, for the content, I would really like to open that for you guys. The chance of getting a Ginola or a Yaya Toure or something is, I would quite like that, I'll be honest. Maybe I spend that on that, and then the rewards that we get from qualifying for the weekend league and then division rivals will be the stuff that I save until like Friday night or whatever, and then we go on a nice little pack binge after that. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do, because I would quite like to do the hero pack. Hopefully not get a duplicate Cordoba, and hopefully not get one of the bad ones. But like I say, if we can get a Ginola or a Yaya, that would be absolutely unreal. We're coming towards the end of the episode, though, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know how prepared you are for any World Cup content coming up. Are you stocked with coins? Are you stocked with FIFA points? You filthy non-road to glory users, you. Let me know down below. And of course, let me know how many packs you've got stored up if you are better than me and have some willpower and you can actually store them for more than about 3 hours without just ripping them all open. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Tomorrow, I think we probably need to qualify for FUT Champs so that we're ready. And I don't want a new season to start on Thursday and then all of a sudden I've got no weekend league qualification points. I've got to go back into rivals to even qualify. So yeah, we need to get that done before Thursday. I'll do that for you in tomorrow's episode. And then Friday I'll be here. It'll be time for a new promo. It'll be time for things to get hyped for the World Cup. And we'll enjoy. So if you have enjoyed, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button. I'd love to see 4,000 likes on this episode. And if you can do me the favor of subscribing to the channel as well. If you're new, that'd be brilliant. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all of that stuff down below. Come see me over there. Been posting a couple of TikToks, Reels, whatever lately, so definitely worth a follow on social media. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. Take it easy. I'll be back again tomorrow. Peace.